And developing now, the U.S. Department of Education Office for Civil Rights has opened an investigation into the Chicago public school system. It comes after allegations that CPS has violated Title VI of the Civil Rights Act.
WGN's Jenna Barnes is live downtown at CPS headquarters with that story. Jenna.
Mike and Ray, I talked with one of the women who helped develop the Black Student Success Plan. She says it was created within the framework of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and yet that is the law. That's the basis for this investigation. The U.S. Department of Education investigating an allegation that this plan is discriminatory on the basis of race.
We're looking at the data and going where the data take us, and the data is taking us to a very, very dark place.
Valerie Leonard is the founder of nonprofit Utopia, and she's one of the people who developed Chicago Public Schools' Black Student Success Plan. It launched this spring to close achievement gaps that impact the district's Black students, who make up about 35% of the student population.
Even though we have, quote unquote, the same school system, it's not benefiting all of our kids to the same degree.
The plan is mandated by state law, but a legal challenge from the group Parents Defending Education argues the plan is discriminatory. Parents Defending Education opposes diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and fights what it calls indoctrination in schools. Now the U.S. Department of Education under President Trump is launching an investigation into allegations the plan violates the Civil Rights Act of 1964. A Department of Education representative saying in a statement, Chicago Public Schools have a record of academic failure, leaving students from all backgrounds and races struggling and ill-prepared to meet the challenges and enjoy the rewards of contemporary American life. Rather than address its record honestly, CPS seeks to allocate additional resources to favored students on the basis of race.
I would hope that as they do their investigation, that they would do it objectively. I would like to see them answer questions as to why are Black boys 6 times more likely to be expelled from schools than white boys.
CPS isn't commenting on this investigation. The Chicago Board of Education last week created a Black Student Success Committee that runs parallel to the CPS plan. Valerie Leonard is also planning to serve on that committee. We're live outside CPS headquarters. Jenna Barnes, WGN News.
All right, thanks, Jenna.